This is the most secret Avengers. That is a reference to the obscure Washington post-punk band, The Most Secret Method. See, I finally resolved that mystery for you. You probably won't have heard of them. They have 197 likes on Facebook. This is issue 2 of this series. It is written by a writer and it has art by an artist. And this is going to be the video where I break down why this team, the Most Secret Avengers, doesn't work. And why they almost never ever fulfilled their setup. Here is our team, and we have some plot in this that advances very little. So that is Andy for allowing me to talk about the series in general and the overall idea of it. It's meant to be the Avengers, but the spy team. Like the Cloak and Dagger team, the Black Ops squad, the clandestine espionage group. That's alright, you can do stuff with that. There's nothing wrong with that as an idea or a setup. But they pretty much never do a lick of any of that sort of stuff. This story has them gone into outer space. They go to Mars and they discover a mining operation, and then they have a big loud fight with a baddie. There is nothing there that suggests this isn't something that the regular Avengers could or should handle. You have this specific concept of what sets this team apart from all the other Avengers teams, and you never use it. The other problem is the characters. The characters involved on the team. Some of them make absolute sense, like Scarlett Johansson and Rhodey Rhodes, even Ant-Man and the Smurf and Captain America, you can justify. Then you have Moon Man. He runs around in a white costume and is mentally unstable. Again, you can justify it, but the book doesn't, and it doesn't matter either, because the team are never doing anything that requires stealth or spying. Then the other problem is Velcro. Sadly, she is not on this page for me to make this point, but she's barely on any page of this issue. Velcro makes no sense on this team at all. She is the exact opposite of stealth. She is a loud warrior queen from fairyland who rides around on a flying horse. I'm not even getting into how putting her on the Avengers robs the Defenders of one of its flagship characters. She just makes no sense on this team at all. She has no experience or history that suggests she even has anything that lends itself to this team's mission. And you can reply to that with, yeah, but as you said, they never do any stealth stuff anyway, so what does it matter? It is a two-pronged problem with this team. The first being that the team doesn't accomplish what their very clear mandate is meant to be. And two, that there are members of the team who spit in the face of it. There is another member as well, though, as I said in the review of the first issue, I don't think he really counts. He isn't ever seen with the team in the book, but we have Black Star. Black Star is a cosmic hero with loads of cosmic powers. He flies around and fires off cosmic energy. He is just as ill-fitting to the team as Velcro. I think at least he would be able to follow orders and employ some stealth. But what is the point of recruiting an incredibly powerful cosmic hero for a team that will often require them to not utilise those powers? It's honestly stupid. The whole team and the idea are stupid because it is an idea that can work and they just didn't make it work. They're on Mars. There's an evil company drilling on Mars. The Serpent Hat is involved. And now there's like 3 serpent hats or some rubbish like that. We even have a pretty good villain for them. Maxwell L. Jackson, the evil robo-copy of Samuel L. Jackson. They dusted off this Ard Defenders baddie and they brought him back in a big way. And even when you take into account all the book's conceptual failings, I should like this. We have got a baddie like this. We have an Avengers team led by Captain America gunning into space. We have got the Serpent Hat. This seems like a story that I would be all over, but it's really quite bad. Most of the team are pushed to the background or given nothing to do. Scarlett Johansson and Velcro really stick out in this issue as doing nothing. The 2 women on the team, not a great look for your book there, is it? And even this bit with Rhodey Rhodes and Derek Gravy Ant-Man, to call this character work or even really using the characters is generous. What it really is an excuse to take Derek Gravy away from the action and bench him for the whole story. Moon Man, he doesn't do anything either. Black Star is a joke. The treatment and the use of Black Star in this story is bad. And then there is a big alien on Mars because Mike Deodato jerk. He wanted to draw a big alien in the comic. A lot of this run, it was honestly dictated by what he wanted to draw. I remember him posting the art on his blog and providing commentary and how they did it because he wanted to draw Mars, he wanted to draw martial arts, he wanted to draw aliens, he wanted to draw space western stuff. And now Black Star is wearing the serpent art and he is evil. I can say that is at least accurate, a continuity. Him wearing the serpent art would make him evil. And he is going to attack the Avengers. And we'll get into how this story utterly butchers the serpent art and mangles all its continuity in the next part. I have a good rule when it comes to team books. It's not always appropriate. Sometimes stories take precedence over the rule, but it is applicable for this issue. My rule is that a team book should have each member of the team do at least one memorable and unique thing. This fails that. Scarlett Johansson, Velcro, Moon Man, even Captain America, they did nothing. They were wallpaper. If this story was meant to focus on one character, that would be fine, but it's not. No one is the focus here. This is clearly meant to be a team story. Rightfully too, since it is the book's first story arc. It's not doing that, and then taking into account how flawed the execution of this concept is, nada, nope, nil. I rate it 7 thumbs up.